Yabba dabble diddle double double diddle daddle diddle doodle double 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 doo.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? In less than a week before the GTA 5 launch, there has been a leaked map that can potentially be the official map of San Andreas. Now, that is the news right there. There's also a reason why I actually placed the map the way it is on the screen. I understand a lot of people are going to be complaining right now, but please do not get mad at me. If you guys look on the description right now, you can have a direct link to the map itself. Once you click on the link, it will take you directly onto the map enlarged. Another thing that I really want to mention is if you guys do not want to see the map, do you not want to know anything about the map, do you not want to know where the whereabouts, you just want to experience it for what it is when you get into the game, then please can you click off this video now. I want to thank you for coming onto this video, and I'm just happy that you were able to just understand the gossip before it hit. Hopefully this drives you more and gives you more ambition to pump up for this game even more, because we've only got 6 days until the game launch and there has been a leaked map. Now let me just quickly give you a generalization. This contains spoilers, so I'm just going to give you guys a second or a minute to, well, a minute. I give you a few seconds for you guys to click off this video starting now. Right, hopefully you guys are gone. Yep, hopefully. Okay, so what has actually happened is Los Santos has been amazingly placed together on this map, and if it isn't officially the map, I would be presuming it will resemble something extremely close to this. So when I was looking into this whole thing, I realized that there is a few things that are different. And though I was sort of taken back a little bit, I realized the magnitude of how big this map is actually going to be, how big this open world is going to actually be. You've got 2 counties in San Andreas from what I can tell on the map. You've got Los Santos and you've got Blaine County. Now, Los Santos is just looking at Los Santos makes me so happy, because it reminds me of a GTA San Andreas that I once played when I was younger. I was crazy young, and it was amazing to sort of see the entirety, the whole thing, the people, what blood, sweat and tears Rockstar has gone through with this. So there's a few notable areas that, of course, a lot of you guys may already know about, or may have heard, or may sort of hear it and think that sounds quite familiar. A couple of things that have actually stayed in. I'm currently just checking out. A few areas have stayed in, and these are the areas that I will be talking to you guys. But what you need to recognize is, though these areas have stayed in, they're going to be completely sort of different from what we imagine them to be, because they're going to be having amazing graphics, buildings, skyscrapers, shops, just a ton of stuff. And what I'm going to be talking about is the areas that are already known. So East Vinewood Hills. Now guys, just these 3 areas that I've already said, amazingly huge. Amazingly, wow, I'm just completely taken back by this. Richmond, of course, is just great. Richmond has been in the game previously. It's sort of, I've always seen it as sort of on par with Vinewood, sort of in the same area, square foot if you may, but they are in. Now what I'm going to be doing is going from East Vinewood downwards. So from East Vinewood, if we carry on looking down towards the city, towards the south, is East Los Santos. That is right, guys. We've had some notable experiences in East Los Santos. If you guys were following the storyline, if you guys have gone back, there's just amazing atmosphere in East Los Santos. That's where Big Smokey's what am I doing? Big Smoke's house at the end, the mansion, the huge mansion at the end of the game, was actually being raided at by CJ and his brother at that time. So that was crazy as hell. But yeah, that's just notable. I mean, I'm getting excited thinking about all these areas that are coming back. South Los Santos is I believe that's a new one. But I think it's so close to, on the actual map, to East Los Santos, so it could be just a area just to go down south, of course. But they've got downtown as well, which is, I believe, where everything is, the hospitals, just the ammunitions, banks, all that stuff, just the Mulholland area sort of thing. Oh, actually, I haven't seen Mulholland actually on here, which is crazy. But they are the actual areas that I've seen on the map that are notable right now. So they're the ones that were previously, I had a familiar sort of experience with them. So that's Richmond, Vinewood, East Vinewood, and East Los Santos, and downtown, of course. Now these are some new areas, or they've been renamed, but they're pretty much keep consistent with the flow. You've got South Los Santos, which I've just spoken about a little bit, and this one's a really cool one. Little Seoul is, if you guys, Seoul's actually in Korea, and it's Little Korea basically, and like I'm thinking to myself, this is definitely inspired by Los Angeles, because they've got Little Korea there as well. But I think that's gonna be a really cool area. It's gonna be how back in GTA, remember how we had the triads and just the whole influence there. We're gonna have like the Koreans coming out. The Koreans are holding it down this time, so it might be really cool. And sorry for my pronunciation on the next place. La Puerta. I tried doing it with an accent, I just couldn't do it. My phone. Yeah. The next one is Vispussy. See, I sound so bad. Vispussy. The next place is I can get this right. Del Puru. Yeah, Del Puru. And of course, a large portion of this southern map is Los Santos International Airport, which is down south. And right next to that is the port of South Los Santos, which is crazy. It's got the terminal, it's got the international, it's actually got on the map a terminal, which is crazy. It's just, this map looks amazing. Like, I can't emphasize that. So if you guys are actually checking it out, you should check out that portion. Now, I'm not going to go into the countryside sort of thing, maybe in a separate video, because this video is already going way too long, and maybe you guys are just getting bored looking at some, half map. But hopefully you guys are following me through by clicking on the link below. I'm going to be doing, if you guys are actually interested in me doing the rest of the map up to Blaine County as well as the outer region of Los Santos County, I will definitely take any comments on that seriously. So if you guys are interested, definitely let me know. I'm really pumped up. We've got 6 days. I'm going to be pumping out these videos because, like, I've never been so excited for a video game since GTA 4. But at that same time, and there was nothing wrong with GTA 4. It was an amazing game regardless, but I really didn't have that same feeling that I had for San Andreas. And I feel that this game is gonna meet my expectations. Of course, we've only got so long to actually be able to understand how long we've been waiting, sort of thing. Like, I think I keep on going on with my talking, but it's true. I feel like a lot of what we are talking about is going to be answered in such a way. I'm so pumped up. Hopefully you guys are pumped up. And if you guys like my video and just like me talking, like me as a dude, like not as a dude, no homo intended, but as, you know, just like me as an individual, then, you know, subscribe, because it really means to me. It really means a lot to me. But also interact with me. If you got things, you got any projects, you got anything that you want me to be involved in, I am very happy to do that. But you know, at the end of the day, we gotta keep it moving. So I'm gonna be keeping this just going. Hopefully you guys really like it. Keep subscribed on more GTA news. I'm gonna be doing the craziest release on everything. I'm just gonna be piling footage on here. You're just gonna see it continuously for about a month once the release comes out. And, you know, I'm just going to keep going with it because this is my game. So, let's go, guys. Let's enjoy life. Go and click on the map if you guys want to. For those who just couldn't stand, I hope I sort of gave you a bit more hype and more enthusiasm. But take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe and like the video if you did. And I'm out. Fanatic. Peace.
Yabba dabba dee double double dee double dee double double double.